All three major stock indexes posted their biggest single-day gains in a month after President Donald Trump announced a 90-day pause in his 145% reciprocal tariff against China. This comes after the two countries held direct talks in Geneva over the weekend. For tonight's interview, we are joined by Scott Lincicome, a vice president at the Cato Institute's Trade Policy Center. Scott, thanks for coming back. What was your reaction when you heard the news?
Surprise. The level of tariff rate reduction, I think, was far beyond what really anybody expected. And I think market enthusiasm today reflected that.
And so, surprise, but how far are they down the road? In other words, aren't there details to come?
A lot more details to come. The reality is that this is a step forward, but there is a long way to go. And not just for China. I mean, if you look at the average effective tariff rate today in the United States, you're still looking at something that's 5 or 6 times what it was before Donald Trump took office, a tariff rate that is higher than at any point in the last several decades, really going back to the 1950s. So that's a huge issue, but also there's a massive amount of uncertainty here. This is only a 90-day pause. We have all of these other countries that are also have tariffs paused. We have a bunch of other national security investigations underway. So it's a positive step, but there's plenty of innings left in the ballgame.
I'm going to grab 2 parts of your question and make them into 2 separate questions. The 5 times the tariff rate we've had, not since the 1950s. Remind people what that means, even despite the market's positive reaction to this.
Right. So before Donald Trump came into office, average tariff rates in the United States were around 2 to 3%. Today, even after this big China pullback, you're looking at rates at like 15 to 20%, depending on how you calculate it. Now, that's a huge tax that is mainly going to be paid by American companies and consumers, and that's inevitably going to weigh on economic growth. So it's an improvement from the 25% where things were looking, but again, it's still really high.
It may not be raining as hard, but you're still wet. Now to the second question. I'm a business. The news has come in. What do I do?
Well, it depends on where you are in the supply chain, I think, because a lot of businesses, when this 145% tariff was announced, they just slammed on the brakes. They had warehouses and factories in China, and they just stopped everything. Now, at this point, I imagine a lot of those folks are going to be rushing to get their goods on container ships and get them to the United States before that pause might end. But for a lot of other investors out there, people who are contemplating new contracts in China, new contracts in the United States, new big investments, it's not really going to do that much because there's still this potential sort of Damocles hanging over everything. And oh, by the way, tariffs on Chinese goods are still 30% or even 55%, depending on the product. So this is not like we have suddenly free trade here. There's still a lot of both tariff impediments and then this uncertainty barrier.
We have about 30 seconds left. Tell me what you think about the UK trade deal.
Yeah. Well, again, a small step towards getting a little sanity back, but really very minor. First of all, most of the agreement's terms are still to be determined. The word intend in that agreement was used 17 times in mere 5 pages, meaning the parties are going to get around to filling in those details. So really, for only 3 products, beef, autos, and ethanol, were there any sort of real liberalization. So it's nice to see a little bit of a pullback, but again, a lot of time left on the clock.